Hey guys, it's Terry Haswell with hasWellness Family Solutions, and I'm going to talk to you today about one technique for being healthy during the holidays, okay? And you would not think about this. It actually is probably something you wouldn't give that much credit to, but it's actually gratitude and positive thinking. So practicing gratitude and positive thinking can help turn around that stress and depression that sometimes we feel during the holidays. The holidays are not always happy for everyone. Sometimes we're missing people that we've lost. Sometimes we're nervous about people getting together. Family members maybe we haven't seen. There's all kinds of different things. Maybe the comparison trap where we're looking at Facebook and we see everybody's family is just so perfect during the holidays and ours is over here arguing and bickering and throwing food at the table, right? Well, we don't want that, do we? So here's a few things that we can do to help us through these times. And you know what? Stress and depression happens at any time of the year. So this is really good to use at any time of the year. So even if you don't have stress and depression, positive thinking and gratitude are going to help you actually connect more deeply with those that you do love. So practicing these two techniques are going to be something that you might want to try anyway, okay? It seems like a simple idea, but it's one that I think we overlook. Stephen Covey, and everybody's heard of Stephen Covey, said that we see the world not as it is, but as we are. So when I hear this, it makes me kind of take a big gulp, right? It makes me look inwardly and say, what's going on inside? What we focus on is what expands. So are we looking for those positive things, or are we worried about the negative things that are going to happen? Are we worried about that grumpy uncle or the stress of not having enough for the holidays or doing too much or something like that? What we're focusing on expands. So this is huge, and while I feel it's necessary to talk about, Dr. Caroline Leaf is an amazing person. She's got a lot of good books and stuff out, and she does some talks on YouTube. She says the average person has over 30,000 thoughts a day. Through an uncontrolled thought life, we create conditions for illness. We make ourselves sick. So toxic waste is generated by toxic thoughts, causing the following illnesses: diabetes, cancer, asthma, skin problems, allergies, just to name a few. Consciously controlling your thought life and starting to detox your brain will help you in this area. Okay, he's not a doctor, he's a professor of psychology, Robert Emmons. He is a professor of psychology at UC Davis and a leading scientific expert on the science of gratitude. How awesome is that to get to study that all the time? He says the practice of gratitude can have a dramatic and lasting effect on a person's life. It can lower blood pressure, improve immune function, and facilitate more efficient sleep. Gratitude reduces lifetime risk for depression, anxiety, and substance abuse disorders, and is a key resiliency factor in the prevention of suicide. Okay, all of those things are tough things, right? Depression, anxiety, substance abuse disorders, suicide. But don't they increase around the holidays? So practicing gratitude is going to be one of the things that will help combat that. UCLA's Mindfulness Awareness Research Center, they did a few studies, and I'm going to tell you about a couple. Having an attitude of gratitude changes the molecular structure of the brain. It keeps the gray matter functioning and makes us healthier and happier. So when you feel happiness, the central nervous system is affected. You're more peaceful, less reactive, and less resistance. Now that's a pretty cool way of taking care of your well-being. So like I said, they did a study with nearly 300 people divided up into 3 groups. All groups had counseling, but the first group was instructed to write a letter of gratitude to another person every week for 3 weeks. The second group was asked to write about their deepest thoughts and feelings about negative experiences. First group's looking at positive, second group's looking at negative. The third group did not do any writing activity. They just had the counseling. They found that those who wrote gratitude letters reported significantly better mental health for up to 12 weeks after the writing exercise extended. They did it for 3 weeks. It went up to 12 weeks, that effect. So, what did that quadruple? That's amazing. Scientists at the Institute of Heart Math have proven that when a person is feeling really positive emotions like gratitude, love, and appreciation, the heart beats out a different message, which determines what kind of signals are sent to the brain. In fact, the heart actually sends more signals to the brain than the brain sends in return. So what's even more amusing is the fact that these heart signals from heart to brain actually have a significant effect on brain function. So I use essential oils, and I teach others how to use them as well for health benefits. Rolling essential oils on your heart is a great way to use them, especially if you have a situation like this where you may want to get that message up to your brain. You may want to get that message to your heart. So as you can see, positive thinking and gratitude can have a huge impact on our health. We're approaching the holidays, and what a better time to start practicing that, right? Think of it this way. Okay, new cells are being replaced in our body at a rate of 1% a day. Okay, that's total, that's overall. It's just an average because different parts of our body, they reproduce cells at different rates, right? But on average, our whole body reproduces new cells at 1% a day. Thoughts and feelings, they turn into small chemicals called neuropeptides, which store in our body. So, do you want your new cells that are being reproduced, do you want them having negative effects on them from negative thoughts, or do you want them to have positive effects on them from positive thoughts, right? Do you want your thoughts, this is another way to put it, do you want your thoughts to literally contribute to the health or the detriment of your cells? Positive emotions can literally change who we are in the future. Practicing this takes time and effort, like lowering our cholesterol or losing weight, but it's definitely worth the effort. So it takes 3 months to change a lifestyle or a wellness habit. Be intentional about doing this, and we're going into a new decade, guys. You could be a new person, a literally new person going into this new decade. So in order to do that, because it does take new habits to do, try pairing positive thoughts or that gratitude with a new habit, something that you already do. What I have right here is, I have a gratitude journal. So I write down my 3 things every morning. I get up early now and I write down at least 3 things that I'm thankful for. So that's a new habit that I've just started forming since I've learned all of this information. I try to start listening to positive things on my drive on the way into work. That's a habit. I'm driving. I know I'm going to have that drive time. I try to put something there. If you, let's see, another way you can do frankincense. It's a fantastic, actually. It's an amazing essential oil, and it is ideal for purging negative thoughts and reminding us that we're loved. So if you are sitting down and writing your gratitude or whatever, or if you're in the car and you've got some things going on, diffuse some frankincense. That will really be helpful. Diffuse this or roll it on your pulse points or on your heart. Another great daily habit that comes to mind is writing down in the journal. Ginger is a great essential oil to diffuse as you're making your list and counting your blessings. It's the ultimate encourager and helps you to live in the present. It works well on its own or when paired with citrus oils. So you might want to try, you could try a blend for diffusing. You can do 3 drops of wild orange, 2 drops of ylang ylang, and 2 drops of ginger. And ginger helps with serotonin, and we know serotonin is a mood booster, right? So, let's see. Oh, another one is rose oil. I have this book called The Emotions, Essential Oils and Emotions, Essential Emotions. Rose is a fabulous oil. It's the oil of divine love. So for me, the divine love is my Heavenly Father. So using rose oil is going to connect me to Him. The description it gives, it says, rose is the oil of divine love. The Emotions book says that rose invites individuals to experience unwavering, unchanging, unconditional love of the divine. This love heals all hearts, dresses all wounds. How can we not be grateful for this? Rose has so many physical benefits as well. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but it is totally, totally worth it. what I've done for my gratitude blend is I've done frankincense and wild orange, and I use that on my pulse points in the morning and on the back of my brainstem. So these are just a few helpful hints to try to really start being aware of your mental, your thought processes, and your gratitude. So look for the good in everything. Try to eliminate and start paring back on and protecting yourself from the negative. And you could start really changing the way that your body is reproducing its cells, and you could just start just changing your health with just your thoughts. So this is just a helpful tip for you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.